Welcome, Capricorn, to the Temple of Consciousness. You are now attending your February 2025 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Ava. I'm going to be your oracle. This is a reading that's relevant to you. If your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Capricorn. And before we begin, I've been sort of updating everyone as to my progress in my new journey to Hawaii, the Big Island. Briefly, I'm a refugee, a recent refugee from the hurricanes that hit last October. They completely wiped me out, took everything from me, even my most precious pet. And it was through the auspices of my friends and my invisible friends, my followers on this channel, that I was able to accrue enough money to come back to Hawaii. I left Hawaii 15 years ago to take care of my mom and dad in Sarasota, Florida. They each passed away 4 years apart, and after my dad passed, I was pretty much entrenched. I taught yoga on Siesta Key Beach, which I enjoyed tremendously, teaching outdoors for the Sarasota Parks and Recreation. So, though I longed to return to Hawaii in the back of my mind, I knew it was a financial impossibility. So I never did dare. And then the hurricanes came, and I had to dare. And I'm here on the Big Island. I rented this place here, this room, this tiny little room, sight unseen, in an answer to an ad on Craigslist. And I want you to, this is a heads up. Craigslist doesn't always live up to their claims, their ads. And so I've been extremely disappointed in this environment. It's been difficult for me emotionally to find the space to do these readings. But I have good news, and the good news is that soon come, I will have a new place to live, maybe in a month, maybe 2, they say. I'm waiting for a beautiful cabin on the edge of the island over volcanic rock from 1983 that has been now, the vegetation is coming back. There I will be able to live in a off-grid, beautiful cabin, as I said, for very cheap. And it's an answer to a dream. Then I interviewed also, because I'm a yoga teacher. I've taught yoga all my life. I made a proposal to the Kirpala yoga retreat, an eco resort, to film my classes there in exchange for providing them some publicity for their place. And I certainly don't mind doing that, because they're completely vegan and they're spiritually authentic, and there's little kittens running all over the place. That's what really sold me. They have a beautiful meditation center, and they're even allowing me to choose colors to repaint the yoga room itself. So I am so honored that they trust me with that. And so that will be coming up as well. So things are really looking up. And I appreciate the support you've given and any support that you can give. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. So let's start your reading, Capricorn. If you're new to the channel, what I do is I divide this reading in two. The first half is the astrology aspect of it, and the second half is the tarot aspect of it, both of which are fairly brief. And then I try to bridge the two together. So we follow the transits of Mars and Venus only. Let's start. Mars, during the month of February, will be in Cancer, and it's retrograde. So if we go over here, we'll see where you are. Here you are, Capricorn. So where is Cancer? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's directly across from you, putting it in your 7th house. Cancer is a very emotional sign, a sign that's very self-protective. And Mars in retrograde sort of has the brakes on. It's normally forward moving energy. So it may be time for you to reassess, reevaluate how your relationship is functioning. Is it functioning well? And if it is, congratulations. But if it isn't, then here is where the problems may surface. Problems such as you may feel that you're giving your power away, not asserting yourself enough, getting walked on in some way. Maybe you're saying things, but you're not meaning it. You're not meaning what you say, or maybe your partner is not meaning what they say. Maybe there's something lingering, some past issue that's lingering and hanging over the relationship that hasn't been resolved, and it needs to be resolved. It can't be allowed to fester. So here's where patience and good cheer can be an enormous salve on the relationship. Keep a bright spirit. Don't let any arguments or disagreements spoil the mood of the relationship. So often it does indicate conflict that has an emotional repercussion. Not always. It could just be a review of emotional issues. So that is what is the Mars influence for the month of February. Now, we move to Venus. Venus is in Aries, and it's direct. And let's see where Aries falls for you. Aries is, here's you are this is Capricorn. 1, 2, 3 in your fourth house. The fourth house of home, property, your father, your homeland. Often there's a craving for the familiar, for familiar home environments, for familiar relationships. Now, sometimes with Venus in the fourth, you might be inviting your father into your home, such as I did when I had to take care of my dad in his latter stages of life. It's, on a lighter note, home renovation, home beautification, creating an atmosphere in the home of love and support. So you may get love and support from your family, even if there's a dispute with your primary relationship. So there's emotional fulfillment, family emotional support, satisfaction from your home and property. This is very positive and loving. Maybe you buy a new home, a beautiful new home, and the deal goes through. Or you sell your home for more than you expected. The home provides both emotional security and financial security. Venus is also the planet that represents value, what you value. Sometimes that's an inner value, sometimes that's an external value. So all of that is possible for the month of February. So now, let's move on to your tarot forecast. So, welcome to your tarot forecast, Capricorn. Let me just shuffle just a little bit to put some last minute theoretical randomness into it, because I don't believe in accidents. I think everything is connected and everything is destined. My being here in this rather uncomfortable situation is what propelled me to find a better situation. And without it being so uncomfortable, I might have not been as motivated. And it is what has allowed the universe to answer my prayers. So, never despair, never give up, and believe in yourself, in God, and in the good. We're ready. This is a very short tarot reading comprising only of 4 positions. The first position describes the overall mood or thematic energy of the month. Let's begin your forecast. In the position of the overall mood or energy of the month, we have Strength reversed. This is a very interesting equivalent of what Mars in retrograde is the strength of Mars is reversed. The strength of Mars is reversed. So it's about self-doubt. It's about lacking courage or lacking the courage to do something, to say something. Feeling disempowered. Not being able to control one's lower impulses. Saying things that you don't mean. Blurting things out as a form of defense because one feels insecure. One feels disempowered. It's not being able to act on your own behalf. Always having to acquiesce. Always having to give up for the sake of peace and tranquility. Not feeling that you're being respected. The lion represents the lower instincts that often drive us towards addictions or behaviors that we know are not going to be beneficial to us in the long run. So you have to watch for that as well. Basically, you might be too hard on yourself. Capricorns, this is very typical of Capricorn. They're harder on themselves often than they are on anyone else. Maybe they expect too much from themselves in these stressful situations. And remember, Mars retrograde is in your 7th house of relationships, primary relationships. You need to be gentle with yourself. Make incremental improvements. You don't have to force or push. You don't have to be assertive or arrogant. Gentle persuasion. Gentle corrections. And always display compassion for the other. And they will, they become tamed by those actions, you see? So, that said, let's see what's in the position of what will challenge you. We have the 10 of Cups, showing a very happy family. Again, it's sort of reminiscent of the Venus in the 4th house, being that it's a happy home, a happy family. That's your challenge, to create a happy home and a happy family, where everyone supports each other, where everyone is benefited by one another, where it's a safe and joyous place. Again, it could be that this is real estate, the purchase or the selling of real estate, moving into a place that gives you more joy, more peace, more love. This could very well be the indication is, but that's your challenge. But still, it is what is on the menu for you this month. Creating a beautiful family unit, starting a family, creating a family, accepting the support of your family, and giving support to your family. That's your challenge. In the position of the unexpected, beautiful. Temperance, the angel of temperance. The angel of temperance is very much like strength would be if it were upright. It's about the golden mean, never going to excess, staying in a very narrow band of behavior that comprises of compassion, love, and kindness. So unexpectedly, you receive this treatment, or you are then capable of giving this treatment. Harmony returns unexpectedly. The angel of temperance is to temper your anger, to temper your passion, to temper your desire, so that in the end, everyone is equally benefited by your love and support. So this is what happens unexpectedly. The angel of temperance alights on you and your home and your family. And we end with, the 10 of Pentacles, showing a multi-generational family who support one another and who create wealth together, who share their wealth, who, through mutual support, create more material wealth. This could be government as well. This could be a large corporation. This could be a small corporation. This could be a business entity starting a new business with a family. Maybe it's not your blood family, but it is a family whom you feel very relaxed and comfortable with. In any event, this is wealth that's created from a stable home environment. Maybe working from home. Maybe it is about creating a business from your home. Or bringing elderly members of your family into your home to care for them. Or allowing children back in to your home to support them as they grow and mature, giving them an upper hand in this very strained economical situation that everyone is in. So, generational wealth, inheritance, inheriting either material wealth, maybe it is that property, inheriting property, inheriting what you need to support yourself and your family. That is your February 2025. And I thank you very much for coming to your reading. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And if you have any problems, any issues, private, personal issues, that you would like a very private and personal reading with me, then please, there's links below. I appreciate your support and kindness. Thank you. I'll see you next month. Namaste.